Hi, my name is Rikshit. I am from Triple E branch. Today my topic is about the importance of English in the present world. The importance of English in the present world. Today I am explaining the role of English in the present world and tips to improve English. Effective communication is highly useful as it can convince people and it can make people understand clearly. Introduction. English is very important in the present world. Apart from our mother tongue, we need to have a common language which makes us able to communicate with other parts of the world. English is the common language that is known to the most people in the world. It is very important to have good English because effective communication can reach people better. English words used must be so simple that they can be reached to people easily as well as easily understood by everyone. Nowadays, English is being taught to children at primary level itself. Students are strictly made to speak in English when they are on schools, primaries, and some modern missionary schools also punish students with a fine. This helps in building good communication as well as body language. English can be improved by constant usage, by watching films, reading books with high level grammar, playing games, and trying to use new words. English can be improved by practice. As we know, practice makes the man perfect, as well as good pronunciation and grammar. Most of the jobs in today's world are based on English, such as IT sectors, business fields, call center jobs, and teaching jobs, etc. So on. So students aspiring for good jobs needs to stress their English and usage of it because their jobs depends on this simple structure. English is quite easy in comparison with other languages. Basic English one can learn easily and effortlessly. Most people can learn English easily if they try to master some rules and regulations. Unlike many languages, English does not have a complicated structure and expect except for few areas of grammar. It is quite simple. English is mainly divided into two parts, two accents, US and British. US accent is very slow compared to the British accent. Most people of the world follow the British accent and also some people follow the American accent. In the present world, English is highly useful to the business relations as well as a social network with friends and family. A better communicator can communicate efficiently and this reaches people very well and the chance of misunderstanding is quite less. People can be influenced by your thoughts and ideas as well as they can connect to them without much complications in understanding. English is essential in today's world. Undoubtedly, English is required today's world as you need to communicate from time you get till you go to bed for something or other. It is not just English in only a mode of communication. Apart from English, there are many languages, but English is understood by many people and is the most commonly used language. English is taught to small children at pre-primary itself. This makes understanding it easy. English is simple at basic level, but if we go deep into it, it's quite tough. Functional grammar is very hard. English must be also learned because it is used to read various instructions on the road and in many other places. It becomes a medium to study. various subjects and masters them. If you have good English, you can answer questions in examinations in your words as you master the usage. Tips to improve English language. Any language can be mastered by content usage. The more you practice, the more you can learn the language. You can watch a video about various speeches and about communicational skills, role play, jam section, debates, group discussions, and etc. Watch English news for updating knowledge and movies to catch good accent and listening skills. Watch movies with subtitles. Read the newspapers, various articles on the internet, and good books for developing or improving listening skills. To improve your speaking skills, you must prepare your PowerPoint presentation and practice explaining to your friends and taking suggestions. Learn at least 10 new words and improve your vocabulary. Just learning words won't make a big difference. Using them in proper situations makes a lot of difference. Your pronunciation and accent are observed by people, so focus more on them and try managing your voice. Speak with confidence. Apart from this, play vocabulary games. What is effective communication and its uses? As we all have different ideas and we need to express them to others to implement them. Effective communication means the way your words connect others and your ideas are expressed to others in the manner that they can flow your words and understand without any problem. It convinces others to accept your idea. This is more useful in software practice as half of their work is based on communication, as miscommunication may result in loss of lots of money as well as valuable time. An effective communication can become a successful person. Effective communications has a lot of advantages in the field: education, public sectors, private sectors, and business zones, and also in English required in all the fields. Role of English in day-to-day life. English has quite a big role day-to-day life. English is used in banks, railway stations, bus stations, airways, educational sectors, medical, private sectors, schools, etc. English is a trade language with other countries. Many students fly abroad for education and jobs. If their mode of communication is English, they can manage their communication with the local people. And students are primary learners of English because if they want to build up a good career, they have to have good English. Speaking skills are confident to face many people in interviews. Without English, it is very tough to manage in this present world. Out of 6,500 spoken language in the world today, why choose to learn English as the third most widely spoken language in the world? English is widely spoken and taught in over 118 countries and is commonly used around the world as a trade language or diplomatic language. It is the language of science, computers, diplomacy, and tourism. Last but not least, it is the language of international communication, the media, and the internet. Whether it is for professional or personal reasons, understanding the importance of English will help you reach your goals. Here are a few reasons why you should keep learning and practicing your English language skills. English is the language of international communication. Although English is not the most spoken language in the world, it is the official language in 53 countries and is spoken as the first language by around 400 million people worldwide. But that's not all. It is also the most common second language in the world. According to the British Council, by 2020 about 2 billion people in the world will be studying English. Therefore, it is high likely that you meet someone from another country, you will both be able to speak English. It will give an open door to the world and helps you communicate with global citizens. English gives access to more entertainment and more access to the internet. Nowadays, many films, TV shows, books, and musics are published and produced in English. By understanding English, you won't need to rely on translations and subtitles anymore. By accessing these media, you will also continuously improve your English listening and reading skills. English is currently the language of the internet, as estimated 565 million people use the internet every day, and about 52% of the world's most viewed visited websites are displayed in English. Therefore, learning this language gives access to over half the continent of the internet, which might not be available otherwise. Okay. Whether it is for fun or for work, if you understand English, you will be able to exchange information with more people online and use many more materials. English makes it easier to travel. As highlighted before, since English is spoken as a first language in 53 countries, as a second language in all over 1118 countries, learning language makes it much easier to travel anywhere. Indeed, airport announcement, train timetables, emergency information, street signs, and street signs are often available in English, including in countries where the native language uses a different type of alphabets. It goes without saying that when traveling to a country where you don't speak the language, you particularly guaranteed to find someone who understands at least some English. English can make you smarter. Learning a foreign language enhances your cognitive and analytical abilities. Learning a new language can be difficult and it involves a lot of mental exercise. Research from a 2012 Swiss study shows that learning a new language changes the brain structures, impacting the parts of the brain responsible for memories, conscious thoughts, and it can make you more creative. In long term, bilingualism can keep the, can keep the brain strong and healthy into old age and supports concentration and memory skills. On an individual level, it improves personality and increases sense of self-worth. In simple words, learning foreign language makes the brain stronger and more versatile. Learning English language is not only useful, but it is also gives a lot of satisfaction and makes progress will make you feel great. Conclusion. I would conclude by starting the part from your mother tongue and you to have a common language to communicate with others and share ideas with them. English plays a role of common language between all countries. English is the official language for many countries and it plays a prominent role in all sectors of work and it is highly useful for business fields and private sectors. Thank you.